Hey everybody, I'm back for another Game of Thrones Day. Game of Thrones Day. Thrones Day. That actually has a nice ring to it. Thrones Day. Hashtag Thrones Day. Yeah, I like that. Let's make that happen. Anyways, so it's time for the second episode of Season 6 of Game of Thrones. It's coming up in about 5 minutes, so I'll be out of here very quickly, and then I'll come back and just geek out about everything I thought was so cool. Last week's was awesome. I was listening to Cast of Kings. They brought up a few good points about certain plot holes, but whatever. I didn't notice it in the moment, so I'm fine with it. Like the Dorne girls, how did they get on that boat when they were on the dock? Whatever. Interesting. But it was still a great episode. I'm anxious to see where we go. There's so much more still to come this season, I imagine. And the way it ended last week with, obviously spoilers, by the way, spoilers for everything I know thus far. I've not read the book, so you're clear there, but anything else I do know. That the Red Woman took off the necklace and we see her true form and all that, so that's going to be cool. And they're thinking about talking to her for Jon Snow's body and everything, so that's going to be cool. Looks like we're going to get some of the Bram story in this. I don't know. I'm not excited for that now because he was like a really boring story and I enjoyed not having him last year. Maybe they'll fix that up and make him exciting, so looking forward to that. Hoping we get to see Jaime go to war against the religious order. I'll remember the names after I watch the show, but I will try not to say them and butcher them here because I am known for butchering those names. I'm excited to see Zombie Mountain get into something eventually, so that should be cool. Hopefully we'll get more Arya because I'm really digging that story that she's turning into Daredevil, so that should be cool. And what else am I looking for? Maybe we'll get a little Sam because we didn't get any of Sam last week, and I definitely want to see that. I'd like to see more of the wildlings. There's a lot of stuff I'm anxious to see, and what they didn't show in the first one, they show in this one usually, so... of course, that usually means they don't show stuff from that other one, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting. All I know is I'm excited. I just spent an hour and a half streaming South Park Stick of Truth, which oddly enough really did get me in the mood for this. Just a bit more comedic, perhaps, but other than that, very excited. I was supposed to play Dungeons & Dragons today. We didn't get to. Fell apart last minute. Shocking. But other than that, man, I'm ready. I'm rip-roaring ready to go for this episode 2, and I guess I will see you guys in a little bit, all right? Wow, okay, yeah. That was another stellar episode, man. Okay, so the ending. And again, just to be clear, I said it already, but spoilers. But yeah, the ending, I love how they did that. Now, we kind of all knew Jon Snow was coming back one way or another. I think everybody just suspected it somehow. But I thought it was pretty brilliant how they kept being like, oh, is he going to jump awake? No, he's not going to jump awake. Oh, is he going to jump awake? No, he's not going to jump awake. Oh, he's not going to jump awake. He's not going to jump awake. Ah! It totally worked for me. I totally jumped. But that was very, very cool. I like how Stannis convinced the Red Woman, like, fuck all those gods, fuck them all. You're the one that made me believe in miracles. So yeah, that was very, very cool. I love the wildlings coming back and the giant to save, Davos and everybody and Snow's body, and especially the giant. There was a smashing that dude. I'm like, that's what X-Men Apocalypse needs to be. But yeah, just splatter, man. And that was an awesome kind of Jason Voorhees kill. But speaking of a really great Jason Voorhees kill, the Mountain dude, that guy that was bragging about showing his dick to Cersei during her shame walk, and he just bam smashes his head. I was like, oh my god, I know there will be, or they are working on, or whatever, there'll be more Friday the 13th, there'll be more Jason Voorhees. Get this guy that's playing the Mountain to play him, because holy Christ, that dude is huge and menacing, and just, I could see him being an awesome Jason. Anyways, a lot of you probably aren't into that, but whatever, that was really cool. I love the nervousness of the king's soldiers when, Tommen wouldn't let Cersei come to the funeral, and they think they're all about to die from the Mountain, but he's like, phew, when she decides not to. Oh my god, the head of the religious order, yeah, he made his fatal mistake tonight. He basically told Lannister that, yeah, we're coming to overthrow you, and he let Lannister walk away from that, let Jaime walk away from that. That's where he fucked up. Because, yeah, like he was saying, like, we have all these nameless people, we can overthrow an empire. Yeah, not when you let the King's Guard and commander of all the military decide, yeah, okay, guess what? We're going to slaughter you all. And from the teaser trailers, it looks like there's at least going to be a standoff, so hopefully that'll happen. Oh, but yeah, Jaime's like, he's like, will you dare spill blood in this holy house or whatever they call it? He's like, oh, the gods don't mind. They've spent more blood than all of us. So I was like, oh, Jaime is so badass. Yeah, the Cersei stuff was pretty cool. A little more Arya, so that was cool. I like that. Even when she's promised her sight back, she still has no name, so that'll be cool. The Bram stuff was actually pretty interesting. I like the flashback. I like that he learned Hodor had a name, and I already forgot what it was. I'm bad with names. I want to say Wilson, but I know it wasn't that. Anyways, it was cool. So I liked that. I think it will be kind of neat if he's going to time travel more and find out more of the history. Oh my god, though, Ramsey Bolton, just stabbing Roose and all that and feeding the wife and the dog and his baby brother to the dogs, and You know, I really thought Joffrey would be hard to top, but this motherfucker has officially fucking topped Joffrey for me as the most despicable asshole of all time in this show. So I very much look forward to him getting his. It's interesting that Reek, blanking on his other name, but anyways, he's gonna go home. So I'm hoping that means he's gonna go back to the Ironborn. And then yeah, the crazy brother who is God, who is the Storm. I'm not sure what that's about. That's pretty cool, coming back and killing the other crazy father. And Yara is the sister, perhaps. I'm close. I feel like I'm close. That's gonna be interesting, and she's gonna be interesting, and it'll be interesting to see if she gets to rule, be the first woman ever to rule. So yeah, that's cool. I'm glad we finally got back to some of them, and we're gonna get more of that story. Let's see. Oh God, there's a lot of good stuff in here though. I feel like I'm probably missing something, but yeah, I mean it's just a really good episode. But so those couple of kills in the beginning, man, especially the mountain just smashing that dude's head, that was just awesome. Yeah, still I guess the serpents, the Dorne, the two chicks from Dorne are on the loose somewhere in King's Landing. Oh, I know what I'm totally fucking, how can I fucking forget? Tyrion, man, and freeing the dragons. if I ever suggest something that's stupid again, punch me in the face. I love those two together. Like, I want some kind of almost buddy cop movie or something. Like, I want to see those two together in other roles as well. They have such a great chemistry. And, and Tyrion makes the joke about no cock and then looks at Grey Worm like, oh, no offense. He makes dwarf jokes and I make eunuch jokes. And, and he's like, no, I don't. He's like, well, you think them. Oh, God, how can you not love Peter Dinklage? That dude is so great. But yeah, really cool episode, guys. Really cool. It's only the second one. I feel like I do this every season. Like, I'm like, oh my God, the first one was great. Oh my God, the second one was great. Oh my God, the third. And I'm like, it's only this episode. It's only this episode. I can't believe we're this far and it's already this much has happened. So, yeah, I very much look forward to, I guess, the 8 more we have coming. But next week's looks interesting. There's the people in the end of the trailer. I'm not really sure who they are. More of Jon Snow waking up. Everybody's going to think he's a god. Arya getting some training and actually starting to look pretty badass. So, yeah, it's good times, man. It's very, very good times. Oh, and I liked Brienne of Tarth telling Sansa about Arya and running into her and all that. And that they're going to go up and see Jon Snow. And, well, I guess now they can, so we might actually get a family reunion. So, yay, the Starks may not be out for the count just yet. But, yeah, Ramsey Bolton, man, Jesus Christ. I love this show. This show is brutal. It's dark. It's disturbing. It's thought-provoking. It's great. It's great. I love it. I'm sure you love it, too. Let's all talk about how much we love it down in the comments. Because it is such a good show. So yeah, let's talk anything you want to talk about Game of Thrones wise in the comments. Let's do it because it's fun. If you like this video and want to encourage me to do more, give me that thumbs up. That's always fun as well. Hit that subscribe button for the ultimate in fun because that way you get to see all the other fun that we will have when we do the do-ron fun. Bad pun. Hey, look, I'm rhyming. I'm a poet. I didn't know it. Oh my God, that's lame. Share with your friends so they can embrace my lameness too. And before it gets really bad in here, I'm off to go do Fear the Walking Dead, and I'll see you guys later.